season 74 as we swing into the final quarter, and the roar of the 16,000 people here are expecting a close finish. North Hobart leading at the moment by 40 points and kicking towards 20 points, which has been previously the scoring end. The ball's up that end now as we see Keats play up it. Big Mel Arnold goes for a long punch over towards Manson. Manson's shot at goal, and that's the first score of the quarter. Sandy Bay. Opening score to North Hobart after about 30 seconds. 105 now to 79. And those opening goals in the final quarters are always pretty important, Bernie.
That could have clinched the game, I think, Harry. It was one of the brilliant goals of the match, over his head, not looking at the goals, and that could have clinched it, I think.
Well, time will tell. We've got about 28, 29 minutes to go as Ricketts going for the tap, also Scanlon. Scanlon gets the tap again over towards Mel Arnold. Arnold knocks it over towards right. North Hobart swinging and attack again. Here's an opportunity for Mel Arnold to gather the crumbs. A hand pass over towards McLeod. North going right on with it. McLeod kicks, another six. Listen to that crowd. 79, 111 to 11, 13, 79. A sensational start to the final quarter. Not many people leaving the ground either. 111, 79, a big lead. Oh, can Sandy Bay recover from those two crushing blows? Odds are against them at this time. Back with umpire Cole. Had a big hand in those two goals. Goes up to the tap again. Shark this time by Olsen. Olsen a hand pass towards Stiles. The Bay's swinging into attack. This Stiles has kicked, but it's been marked in grand style by Adams. Adams had a pretty quiet day, but nevertheless fairly effective. Adams has punt kicked towards the wing position. Wilkinson up there, and Wilkinson marked it in front of Mal Arnold this time. Hand pass towards Mackey. Didn't see much point in that. Mackey's kick towards Elliott. Elliott twisting and turning in usual fashion is grabbed while not in possession. Quite an obvious free kick going to the Sandy Bay half-forward flanker. Elliott too far out for goal, but being directed to shoot for goal by Olsen. There's a kick from Elliott. It'll drop a little bit short. Adams is the front position, knocked away by Bone that time. The ball's to ground, as you can see. Picked up by Morby, and North get out of trouble again. Here's a race with the two wingers over there, but the ball beats both of them for a throw-in on the half-forward flank for Sandy Bay. It was Pilkington and Bennett, the two players involved over there. There's the throw-in, Scanlon again, and Ricketts. Ricketts tried to grab it out of the pack, knocks it forward cleverly. A chance for it's North Hobart coming forward. Picked up this time by Newton. Newton a shot at goal. That's steering it through only for 1 point. 11-14, 80. 31 points the difference. It's certainly a big lead. Just seen those two brilliant goals in the opening stages of the quarter for North, and they, as Bernie said, they could be match-winning goals. Bone to kick in. Torpedo punt makes about 60 metres. A beautiful-looking kick, but Ricketts in front couldn't hold it. I thought the umpire had these whistles to his mouth, but didn't pay it, however. Here's Collins of Sandy Bay kicking forward right up towards the danger zone, and coming out to meet it was Michael Elliott. Elliott usually a pretty accurate shot for goal. This is about 15 metres out. Adams on the mark. Kick from Elliott. Missed it. Oh, dear, that's nearly the ball going outside.
Well, Mickey Elliott hasn't had the best of days, but that was inexcusable, that shot, particularly when Sandy Bay needed one so badly. Bone, a real star in the game. Look at that kick-off by him too, out to the half-back flank, accepted by Morby. Morby round on the right foot, drives it towards the centre of the ground. Vern Mackey has brought the mark down. He's done very well for Sandy Bay since half-time. Away comes Vern Mackey now, looking for a lead across field. Wilkinson's there, but accepted by Ricketts. Ricketts onto Olsen. Olsen under pressure, back to Elliott. Elliott onto Stiles, a chance for Sandy Bay to goal. Oh, they're fiddling around now to Saunders, and Saunders puts it through. A chain of hand passes there. I thought it was going to come unstuck for one moment, but Saunders was able to steady and put Sandy Bay's 12th on the board. North Hobart 17-9, 111 points. Sandy Bay 12-15, 87. Well, the boys dropped completely here at North Hobart, so there's no excuse. The Bays got the job ahead of them, but if they're good enough, they can still get up to win. North Hobart playing with lots of confidence from the bounce. Olsen goes to the ball, picked up by Newton. Newton has found Saunders at centre-half forward. Bennett's off the field for North Hobart. McConnell will obviously take his place as Saunders goes out to Pilkington. Pilkington steady into an open goal. He's pulled through. Sandy Bay's 13. North Hobart 17-9-111. Sandy Bay 13-15-93. And it's been a remarkable game so far as goals are concerned. Well, Sandy Bay have brought the lead back once again, and well, they've still got this show. There's every opportunity for them to get up. As umpire Coleraine brings the ball in once again, puts it to ground. Ricketts supposed to Scanlon. Scanlon gets a tap down to Heary. Heary going to centre-half forward. Oh, players went high, crashed to ground. Picked up by Collins. Collins back to centre-half forward. Arnold comes in strongly, takes the mark. May have also got a free kick for around the neck. Done a serviceable job, Mel Arnold, for North Hobart. He's in the true centre-half back position, looking for a lead further upfield. There it is out to the flank. McLeod knocked away from that player. Picked up by Graham Mackey. Graham Mackey on the left foot out, looking for Ricketts. Nigel Ricketts has overrun it. Ryder's kick is going to find Michael Steele. Steele has saved on the half-back flank and will steady down this North Hobart move. Steele moves in with a punt kick. It's a good spiral punt kick too, but it's found Ryder. And he has steadied North Hobart down on the half-back flank this time. And we'll see if he can find Michael Steele. But there's the punt kick on its way. Vern Mackey to Michael Steele. Steele kicks it back once again. Finds Pilkington. He dropped the mark. His trip play on, says umpire. Picked up by Heary. Heary kicking it back towards the North Hobart half-forward flank. And North in attack leads 17-9-111. Sandy Bay 13-15-93. 7 minutes gone of this final term.
Here's the throw-in with Arnold to contest it. Also Ricketts. Arnold tried to grab it out of the pack. Olsen knocking it forward. Loses possession, however, and we'll see another bounce. Ball still on North's half-forward line. Bounce favours nobody, but there's an infringement. Mel Arnold to take the free kick. Arnold will no doubt drive us very deep into attack for North. Kick from Arnold. Ball, it's slow, Sandy Bay, and coming in from behind, looked to be Miller. Miller was the player, a hand pass, not allowed. Playing Joyce the mark. First technical umpiring of both. Kick from Joyce along the wing position. Knocked away that time by Adams of North Hobart. Adams kicking it back towards the half-forward line as players set themselves for the mark. Right, back to the mark. Good steadying mark by Jimmy Wright. Used his body to perfection. The kick from Wright coming up. Will go close. Beautiful looking kick. Will it make the distance? It did. 6 points to North Hobart off the boot of Jimmy Wright. 18th goal for North. 117-93. Sandy Bay just can't quite bridge that 20-odd point advantage of North Hobart. Runners flying everywhere here. Sandy Bay runner and North Hobart runner out on the field. Also a trainer of North. There's plenty on the field. Meanwhile, it's back with umpire Coleraine. It's the centre bounce. Scanlon knocks up towards Ricketts. Ricketts a long hand pass to nobody in particular. Newton knocks it forward cleverly. Ryder coming in to lend a hand. With Newton wins out so far, knocking it forward. Here's a clash. Can he get over? Bone, he did, but he got well out of position that time and went over the barrier. Great individual effort by Newton of Sandy Bay. Ball's on the Bay's pocket forward position now as we see some shadows coming over the ground. Scanlon gets to tap towards Heary. It's a chance for North Hobart's McConnell on, but it's knocked away from that player. Over towards Heary of North. Heary one bounce, loses possession again temporarily anyway. He's dragged out of the way by Stiles, and we'll see another throw-in.
North Hobart fighting desperately to hold Sandy Bay out. They have it on the half-forward flank, the Bay, with Ricketts and Scanlon opposed. Scanlon gets a nice knockdown, but it's gone to Sandy Bay. They're going forward now. Oh, Sandy Bay player taking the ground there. Made the Wilkinson. Yes, it's Vern Mackey, well upfield. He's been taken to ground, and he'll move in now to put this ball well upfield. There, it's dropping right into the square. Ricketts went high, good attempt to mark, not paid. Kicked off the ground here by two players, including a North Hobart one. Picked up by Greg Ricketts again. He's shooting 1 point. Out in the field, says the umpire. And Dennis Scanlon to take the clearing kick. The umpire not happy with the mark being taken up there by Bob Newton. Although Scanlon's kick has gone at least 70 metres upfield in front of the Ride Street.
Peter Stiles on for Sandy Bay.
Peter Stiles on for the Bay as the ball comes back again for Scanlon to take his kick. A bit of a lull in play here. 10 minutes into the last quarter. 117 to 93 with North Hobart leading. Scanlon now moves in with this clearing kick. It's on its way now. A beautiful spiral punt kick travelling lots of distance. Milano brings down the mark. Arnold's kick. It's travelling about 50 metres too. Right up towards David Manson, off the pack there. Getting it forward for North Hobart's Heary. Knocked away from that player. Picked up here by Vern Mackey once again on the left foot. It's going to find Nigel Ricketts. Hand pass on towards Graham Mackey. Graham Mackey going directly down the centre of the ground. It's going to find North Hobart. And Scanlon saw it coming, held his ground and brought down the simplest of marks. Scanlon in the true centre-half back position, uses the punt kick. Peter Stiles out in front, has not taken the mark. Or has he been paid it? Yes. Fair enough, that was quite a good decision there by umpire Coleraine. I felt that Stiles should be paid the mark myself. He had 2 or 3 bites of the cherry and was finally paid it. Peter Stiles kicked now upfield towards Saunders, knocked away, finds Richard Heary. Mel Arnold knocked away by Peter Stiles. Chance for Pilkington looking for a hand pass onto Wilkinson. Wilkinson being held by Spring. Play on. Kicked off the ground. Oh, kicking in danger there, said Ronnie Morby, and John Coleraine agreed with him. And Morby to take the free kick in the half-back position. Sandy Bay, much as they're trying, cannot make any leeway with this lead that North have in this final quarter. 12 minutes gone, but the free kick has gone their way. It'll be taken by Rod Olsen. Rod Olsen on the Ride Street wing. Move in now. There is on his way with a short pass going towards Adams, who's moved well upfield and has marked it almost at centre-half forward. A little bit closer into goal, but it'll still take quite a very good kick to find full points. However, he's giving himself plenty of opportunity using the drop punt. It's on its way. It is going to go very close indeed. Knocked away, says the umpire, by the North Hobart defence. Through for 1 point. And Sandy Bay 13-16 still trail North Hobart 18-9.
12 minutes gone in the quarter. Here's Bone. He'll favour the Ride Street wing, the way he's shaping up. The kick, another beautiful kick too. Travels about 50 metres, but chance for North Hobart through Arnold to clear. Knocks the ball along over towards Noonan. Noonan couldn't get it, but there's good play by Sandy Bay defender. Gets it right up towards Newton. Newton had a couple of bites of the cherry, but opportunity for the Bay's replacement, Peter Stiles, to gather the crumbs. Dummies a hand pass, but gets a long kick in now up towards Ricketts. Will he pay? Paid the mark to Ricketts. The Bay's swinging into attack. At about the halfway mark into the quarter, or not quite that. Kick from Ricketts. It's a wobbly old torpedo punt right into the teeth of goals. An opportunity for Strang to pick up for North, and North get out of trouble again. The Strang kicks it along the wing position. The bounce didn't favour anybody. A chance for Steele. Steele's grabbed, and he'll be paid the free kick. Michael Steele, number 27 for the Bay, a free kick on around about the wing position. Decides to go along the flank up towards here. He was up a mile there, but play on indicates the umpire, and it'll be thrown in. Midway between the centre line and the Bay's half-forward line. Throwing Scanlon still on the ball there. Gets the tap too, directs it over towards Heary, who didn't get the bounce, but picked up this time by Sandy Bay. They're going into attack again. Flying high there was the Bay player. Well, picking up in a moment. Saunders it is. Chris Saunders leaving a little bit of that. That was a strong mark. Saunders going for the short pass towards Olsen, who incidentally has changed his number. Now a chance for Olsen to kick his second goal. Here he's on the mark. Olsen kick off the side of the boot. A chance for North to mark, and that was a beautiful mark taken by Wickham. Yuki, right overhead on very, in fact, he seemed to be falling a little bit. That's indicative North back play for most of the match. There's the kick from Wickham up towards Scanlon, picked up by Strang, who knocked it forward, getting a lot of metres gain here. Strang finally gets a kick in up towards the half-forward line. Joyce came out to meet it. Here's a hand pass towards Steele. Steele kicks it towards the wide open spaces, and players not showing a great deal of interest here. Morby is. He's knocking it forward. But we'll see another throw in, which is probably North content to do at this stage of the match. 15 minutes of the quarter has elapsed, and it's still 94 to 117 in favour of the Demons. The knock from the throw-in towards Saunders. Saunders having trouble holding it, but I think he's been awarded a free. Yeah, free kick for holding the man against Trevor Oakley of North. Chris Saunders kicking it right up towards the half-forward line. Ricketts out in front there, knocked away that time by Ryder. Opportunity for Morby to come through. Got a kick in over towards Adams. Adams in a bit of trouble. Gets a wee kick in a game. It'll favour North as Mel Arnold having trouble with his son, I think, over there. Gets a kick in, however, and gets the Demons out of trouble again up towards the half-forward line where the ball's gone over the boundary line for yet another throw-in. And the ball's midway between the centre line and North's half-forward line this time. Hyde Street stands sprung to life with a vengeance at this stage. Tap favours Ricketts of Sandy Bay, and will go over the boundary line once again for a throw-in. Bit of a stalemate in this year's grand final at this stage. Scanlon has been on the ball for most of the match. Gets another tap. Must be about his 100th, but it favours Sandy Bay as Pilkington with a raking kick up towards the forward line. But here's North Hobart backing up beautifully, getting a clearing kick up towards McConnon. McConnon onto the left foot this time, up towards the centre oval as players fly up, including Strang of North. But it's Vern Mackey of Sandy Bay kicking him clear, only to see Adams have a bite, but wasn't paid. Elliott, in tons of trouble. Couldn't get it clear. Picked up this time by Vern Mackey. Can he get in the goal kicking this? Mackey's kick's long and deep, but North Hobart player in the last line of defence there. Morby, a good saving mark. Up there a mile with Saunders in front of Wright, but Wright steady in defence. Good play. Good. There's a bad kick over towards Saunders. Saunders at point blank range is hooked in. Sandy Bay 40. That's lowered the gap to what? 17 points. Playing 17 minutes into the quarter. Well, Sandy Bay needing 3 straight goals to take out the flag. And they do it, Bert.
This will be very important, this next goal, Harry. Up until now, every time the Bay have got a goal, North have been able to answer them. But if they can't do it on this occasion, well, Sandy Bay could get back into the game.
Well, we'll soon know, Bernie. They have plenty of time to do it. There's at least 12 or 13 minutes of play remaining as the ball goes to ground. Pack developing, umpire Coleraine to bounce the ball. Yes, this next goal's going to be most vital to both sides. There's the bounce down, Scanlon. Styles a chance to put the ball into attack, has ridden to ground and will get the free kick. Yes, there's no doubt about that. The roar from the crowd, but Styles definitely in the back, goes for the hand pass to Pilkington. The Bay going forward off the left foot, it's going right up towards the square. Adams has marked about 25 metres out from goal, dead in front. Oh my goodness, this will lift the temperatures of a few people. If it goes through, let's have a look. Adams moving in now with a drop punt. It's 4 points. 16-16, 106 Sandy Bay. North Hobart 89, 117.
That's the closest they've been, I think, since the end of the first quarter.
Well, it's certainly developed into a remarkable grand final. There's no doubt about it. There's been some tremendous football played. And, well, we can say it's anyone's game. North Hobart desperately trying to hold on to this lead that they have. Bounced down. Favours Ricketts of Sandy Bay. Crashing through with Scanlon, couldn't take possession. Styles is in the middle of that pack. The umpire obviously come in and bounce the ball. Umpire Coleraine calling for it. Newton throwing it to him now. just up from the centre circle. Scanlon and Ricketts. Scanlon, a beautiful tap out here to McConnon. He should gain possession. Oh, he used tremendous pace there on the right foot. Keats comes across, knocks it way out into the field, into the crowd in fact, for a throw-ins. North Hobart in attack. The right half forward flank leading 117 to 106. Umpire Bill Essex patiently waiting for the ball to come back to put it into play. Keats not too good, says Bernie Payne. He does look a bit wobbly up there in the square too as the ball comes into play. Arnold post to Ricketts. Vern Mackey ridden the ground. Umpire Coleraine said play on, but the bounce up will take place on North Hobart's half forward flank. Down she goes with Ricketts and Arnold. Dan Arnold got a nice tap down here towards Doreen. In the middle of the pack there is Olsen breaking away, I thought, with sheer strength, but umpire Coleraine decided to whistle it up once again. Bounce down Arnold and Ricketts. Ricketts brings it down, hand pass back to Steele. Steele, well, he said he threw it. I didn't see it if he did, but the free kick is going to go towards North Hobart, a most vital one, and will be taken by Mel Arnold. Bernie Payne said a courageous free kick to play at this particular stage of the game and so close to goal. And it'll certainly be one of the controversial ones of the game as Arnold goes goalwards, and he has put it through. North Hobart 99, 123, Sandy Bay 15, 16, 106.
That certainly made the going tough for Sandy Bay, and certainly a most courageous decision given by umpire Coleraine. That's Mel Arnold's fifth goal for the match. Back to centre bounce in the dying stage of the grand final. But Ricketts gets the tap picked up this time by Manson. The hand pass towards McConnon. Look at this fella go. He just beats that. McConnon driving north right into attack again. Keats is underneath it. Knocked away from that player. Here's Orr trying to do something about it. White moves in to get possession. Also Richard Heary. But they fumble and it's a throw-in. 21 minutes gone in the final quarter. Players gathering for the throw-in. Arnold's there, also Ricketts. Arnold tries to pull it out of the pack but loses possession again. Hand pass favours McLeod. McLeod couldn't get a clear kick in, but there's Noonan of North. His coming into Miller. Miller missed the runner but got a free kick, 3-7. Miller came on at half-time for Sandy Bay. Kick from Miller towards centre oval. Looks to be all north here as Scanlon knocked it over towards Manson. Manson drives it back from where it came. Miller has the set and has taken quite an easy mark. Plays on immediately, flanks it towards the blind and left wing as Olsen comes in, and Rodney Olsen has taken the mark. Now can Ray lift their play up towards Stiles, but intercepting now is Harry Dwyer. He won't muck about. There's the long kick right up into the teeth of goal. Mel Arnold's there, also right. Chance for Doreen. Doreen drives it up and is offline for 1 point. 124. North steady in the crisis. Sandy Bay 106. Joyce kicks in quickly towards Olsen. Olsen underneath it. A chance for McLeod to come in. Missed the run of it. Pilkington the hand pass over towards Stiles. Here's Scanlon coming in a bit. The giant and the little fella, but Stiles still fighting for possession. But finally it's Manson getting a kick in. Manson's kick right up towards the danger, going for Bay again. Back Mackey's in there. Also Steele. Steele elects to kick it off the table, gaining quite a lot of metres there too. But there's Doreen. Missed the run of it again. But certainly players getting very tired as the ball sweeps towards the centre of the ground again. There's Oakley coming in. Also Sandy Bay's Elliott. Picked up this time by Saunders. A slick hand pass, but didn't favour Wilkerson. This allowed Strang in for North. Strang kicking it off the table. Olsen coming to do something about it. Missed the run of it. Heary there also. McLeod coming in now. And also Orr. But there's going to be a bounce up by umpire Coleraine.
And the breeze swinging up again in the last few minutes of the game, and it looks like North Hobart's pennant as the bounce stand favours Scanlon. They knock it further afield. Richard Heary a chance with a hand pass. No, he's not going for it. Dwyer gave a good lead, but he went for the kick. Not one to Scanlon. Scanlon into Keats. He's good for his 4 points. The sealing goal of the game. There was no question about that. And North Hobart have brought up their 20th. 20-10, 130. Sandy Bay 15-16, 106. And it's 24 minutes into the final quarter. the steals. On to Olsen through Newton. Driven right up towards goal. Out in front is Wickham. Bone comes across to bring down a remarkable mark in the last line of defence. What a great player this chap has been since he came on at quarter time.
He's been magnificent, and if Everhard wasn't injured, it was a match-winning move.
Well, Bone steadying down play at fullback now. Comes away with the right foot kick towards Scanlon. Certainly the finest ruckman on the ground. Scanlon, been a mighty player for North Hobart in the final series, as he has been throughout the season, of course. On towards Arnold, knocked away from him. Off Wright's boot, should find Miller. Miller a bounce, steadying, going for the long kick now to centre-half forward, up and over centre-half forward. For 1974, John Bone to put the ball into play. Bone moving in now as time on has reached us. The kick going out to centre-half forward. Knocker one on here towards Manson. He scoops it out in front, being assisted by Morby. Manson off the table. Should find the right street wing. No, ball is still in play. A pack developing. There may be a bounce up. No, play on, says umpire Coleraine. Richard Heary being held. Allowed to go on with play is Mackey. Gets a hand pass to Olsen. Olsen back to Mackey. This is Vern Mackey. Vern Mackey, good play, fella. Hand pass on here towards Newton. Newton going for a short one. He'll find Adams. And Adams is marked about 35 metres out from goal, directly in front. And this could be 6, Bernie, is it, coming up? Well, Adams has a chance to kick his 6. He's moving in now. The drop punt on its way, and he's steered it offline. Most unkind cheer there from the crowd. As that ball went through for 1 point, Rod Adams has tried very, very hard for the Bay. He's had limited opportunities, really, and 5 goals isn't a bad effort in a grand final, particularly against a man that's played as well as Bone has. There's the kick-off by John Bone, picked up by Manson. Manson going for a short pass to Harry Dwyer, who's marked in the centre of the ground.
Well, they're doing it easy now, North Hobart. Quite content to coast along to that big lead up towards Jimmy Wright. Oh, great mark, really the mark of the day, taken by Jimmy Wright. He's on the half-forward line with 130 to 108. 27 minutes of the quarter gone. Here comes Wright. North Hobart's captain, a long kick going slightly offline. The decision over the boundary line on the full must have hit the point post, and it's Sandy Bay's custodian, Joyce, to take the kick. All the sting gone out of the game so far as North coasting to that 1974 flag. Kick from Joyce up towards the half-forward line. We'll see a cloud of a mile, or the man in front, number 14 for Sandy Bay, has taken the mark. Gone pretty well too. He's kept McLeod very quiet today. Keeps along the forward line. Olsen's there, couldn't handle it. Scanlon a long pass to nobody in particular. Ricketts went for a kick off the table, not very successful. This allowed Noonan in for North Hobart. Noonan's kick over towards Geary, who couldn't make the grade for a mark, but wisely read the bounce well. Kick towards Keats, and Keats has hooked it. Dennis Keats, who just kicked a goal for North. A chance for another one. A very acute angle on the left footer. Won't help him much. Kick from Keats. The decision is 6 points. A great goal. I see that. You can see from the position of our camera where he is standing now. Actually, he was very near on the point post with a left foot kick. And that's North Hobart's 21st major. 136 to the Bay, 108. And we've been playing about 28 and a half minutes into the quarter. Siren due any second. Back to centre bounce with umpire Coleraine. There's the bounce that favours Harry Dwyer.
In 1974, again under John Devine's coaching and led by Jim Wright, North defeated Sandy Bay 21-10, 130.
In the way for Sandy Bay. There's a little bit of a joust on there with Stiles and Dwyer up towards Wilkinson. Wilkinson over towards Ricketts. Ricketts the hand pass to Olsen. The Bay not giving up, but I'm afraid their effort is in vain as Manson the flash bit of play, and there's the siren. That's the end of the grand final with North Hobart 21-10, 136 to Sandy Bay 15-18, 108.
Their last 8 or 9 games running into this grand final have been superlative, and I think it's all due to John Devine's coaching. There can be no other answer whatsoever.
Harry, this also reminds me of the 1967 grand final when North beat Glenorchy.